Monster Jam truck. Meet us up at section 101, and they'll give you all the details and information. It's section 101, and you could ride the Megalodon Monster Jam ride truck. It takes you out on our Monster Jam track and behind the scenes here, and that is in section 101.
Tell no lies, I ain't gonna apologize. You can see just where I stand, you know exactly who I am. Taking everything I want, don't believe me, then just watch. Shining like the earth is mine, moving like I own this time. Can't stop me now. Checking the clock, just got in my zone. You ready to rock? You ready to roll? I'm checking the clock, just got in my zone.
Good evening, Glendale, and welcome to Monster Jam Trackside. Within the next hour, you'll get a preview of tonight's event, as well as get to know more about our competitors. My name is Aiden AD, one of 3 hosts for tonight's event, in which 12 Monster Jam superstars will be competing to be crowned overall event champion. They will battle it out in 3 competitions: Monster Jam Racing, the Great Clip Skills Challenge, and of course, Monster Jam Freestyle. The fans around me, including you fans in the stands, will help play a pivotal role in help crowning our champions. But we'll learn more about that later on during Trackside. Right now, I would like to introduce to you my co-hosts, KCG and K Young. Ladies, it is hot outside, and I'm pretty sure these athletes are ready to bring the heat for tonight's event. I'm excited. How about yourselves?
Aiden, it is so wonderful to be back up here again. I am Kay Young alongside our pit reporter, KCG. I'll be giving you all the play-by-play action happening here tonight. But Casey, like Aiden said, it's hot outside, but it's going to get hotter inside.
That's right, Kay. And while the superstars of Monster Jam compete out on the track, we have some very talented UNOH technicians that will be working hard in the back to make sure that every truck is competition ready. I will also be hanging out in the back in the pits, bringing you breaking news as well as some of the biggest moments from tonight's Monster Jam.
Hey, we're excited to have and watch all of this action unfold. And right now, we're going to talk a little bit about some of our drivers. We've got some first-time stadium competitors coming up. Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is her very first stadium. We're going to talk a little bit about Kurt Kramer and Rammunition. This is his first stadium since 2018. And of course, we're going to be talking about Weston Anderson right now. Third stadium for him in his career, minus, of course, World Finals. So let's start with Jamie Sullivan. She's got to be nervous. I know you've talked to her. I've talked to her. What what is going through her mind right now as a driver?
We're going to be catching up with her just a little bit later, but Jamie Sullivan is a UNOH graduate, and so she knows her truck inside and out. She's got a lot of experience in the arenas. This is her rookie year. She's done a lot of shows in the arenas, but I'm interested to see how she's going to transfer that knowledge for her truck and all that she's learned in the arenas to a very technical stadium setting like the one that we have here today. And what I think is really interesting about this particular lineup of drivers is that, Monster Jam has been coming to State Farm Stadium for years. There's a lot of history here, and so I think there's a lot of redemption on the board. Take Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, for example. He loves freestyle. He lives for freestyle. And in the spring, he was unable to compete in freestyle because of issues with the truck, so I know he's seeking that redemption here today. And the same thing's going to go for Kurt Kramer.
Oh, most definitely. I think I got to talk to Kurt Kramer, and he said, and also I talked to all the drivers, and I think you can agree with me. Not only did Kurt Kramer say that he was nervous, he was anxious because of this track behind us that we're going to talk about in a little bit, but, he was a rookie. In the 2018, that was his rookie season. They put him on a stadium, and he said it was a really good lesson, a fast lesson, how to move these trucks around, how to kind of gauge jumps and different things. But for Kurt Kramer and Rammunition, he said, especially in the pit party, he wants to show some of these drivers that he toured with, like Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, that he's changed, that he's grown, that he's matured as a driver. Now let's talk about Weston Anderson, driver of Gravedigger. He was here last year driving his brother's truck, Son of a Digger, and it was a crazy wild freestyle. If you were here, I know you remember it, and if you weren't here, I'm sure it's on socials. But this is his only third stadium outside of the World Finals. So for Weston Anderson, you've got to think that, even as a two-time Arena Championship Series winner, he's got to be nervous as well. He's one of the youngest competitors out.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is anything but an ordinary stadium-style track. This is completely new track design. So for our drivers that don't have as much experience on stadiums, this is really a very technical track, and that's going to mean one thing, that this is how we push the envelope. This is how we break boundaries. This is how we see the next big thing, the next best thing, and I expect nothing less than that kind of action here tonight.
Well, in a little bit later, we're going to be talking about this crazy and wild Monster Jam track behind us, but we've got more Monster Jam Trackside coming up. Stick around.
You ready to rock? You ready to roll? I'm checking the clock. Just got in my zone. You ready to rock? You ready to roll? I'm checking the clock. Just got in my zone.
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
We went to the Monster Jam test grounds to show how the original Super Glue, now with Super Unix, can win any challenge. From small,
Bond super fast, just 10 seconds. All set here.
to the extreme.
Let's see how strong it really is.
Yeah, let's see it lift 12,000 pounds.
The extreme power of Super Unix adhesive is shock and vibration proof. So strong, it can lift more than 12,000 pounds. The original Super Glue, featuring Super Unix, the next generation of Super Glue.
Epic trucks, epic stunts. Monster Jam, the legendary Gravedigger like you've never seen before. New Monster Jam Gravedigger Tracks RC. Tank treads take on any terrain. Dirt, grass, rocks, snow, even water. Splash, speed, spray. You can dig into Monster Jam stunts in a whole new way. And take the stunts to the next level. New Monster Jam Gravedigger Tracks RC. Batteries not included.
Turn your passion into a career at the University of Northwestern Ohio. From high performance to automotive, diesel, and everything in between, you'll find a degree that will get you a job.
It's 100% the college experience I wanted, but in the trade I needed.
70% hands-on, no out-of-state tuition, and accredited degrees in trades that are in high demand all across the country.
Without the education, without being able to go out there and learn hands-on, I wouldn't be here without UNOH.
Learn more about your future at unoh.edu.
Glendale is going to be an amazing event tonight here in State Farm Stadium. Your cell phone will be your best friend. Not only are you using it to submit your scores for our competitors, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be using it, taking a lot of photos and videos. Now, if you decide to post on any of your social media platforms, I'm talking about TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, make sure you use the hashtag MonsterJam. And who knows, you might see yourself up on the video board like our Monster Jam fans up on there right now. Not only for tonight's event, but for all Monster Jam events across the world. Once again, use that hashtag MonsterJam.
Well, Casey, I know we've got a lot of action coming up here, and we're going to take it to what we're going to be seeing and previewing here in just a little bit. But we're going to start off with Corey Rummel, driver of Megalodon. He was part of the Stadium Championship Series Blue, took home an overall event championship, threw down a crazy freestyle. I think we saw that on the video board as people were walking in. He's got to be electrified. He's got to be excited. But he's got a target on his back tonight.
No, that's absolutely right. And it's funny because before the event today, I was catching up with Corey, and we were talking about how he's been here for the last several years, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. So the fans know him, and he knows the space really well. But the one big difference is that the track design is totally different. So that's going to mean big action. But also, we do have one of the biggest events of the year coming up here in November. Let's talk about the Superstar Challenge.
Superstar Challenge is happening at Angel Stadium in Anaheim. What did we say, about 5.5-hour drive or so? So we definitely want to see you there. Tickets are on sale now, monsterjam.com. It's going to be team versus team. I know I'm excited to see it. I was not part of the All-Star Challenge a couple of years ago, and that was wild. That was crazy. And I think we're going to see that with a new Superstar Challenge. We've got two teams, Team Nitro, Team Neon, and I'm excited to see these teams battle it out for bragging rights. So that's happening. Of course, monsterjam.com. You can get your tickets. You can get all the information available. Happening November 11th at Angel Stadium. Now let's switch gears. We are heading off to Australia in just a week or so. And we have been all over the world this year. You and I got to go to London, and of course we had Abu Dhabi, we had Germany, we also had South Africa. We're heading to Australia, Melbourne, we're going to Sydney, and for the first time, Gold Coast. You've been to Australia, so have I. What are your thoughts and feelings about, being able to return year after year after year to such a wonderful country?
Well, first off, Monster Jam loves Australia.
Yes.
Australia loves Monster Jam. And if you haven't kept up with Monster Jam around the world, we do some really big things around the world. For example, earlier this year in London, we debuted some Marvel Monster Jam trucks, which were really cool. And those will also be competing in the Australia events. So if you'd like to keep up with the points, go ahead and check it out at monsterjam.com throughout October when those events are taking place. And of course, you can see all the highlights on Monster Jam social media as well.
All right, well, we're going to switch gears to our UNOH Pit Report, brought to you by the University of Northwestern Ohio, our proud educational partner. And we got to talk about this track, Casey. It is insane. It's the paperclip style, a little bit hybrid, but then we see this big crater in the middle. Talk to us. What are our UNOH technicians saying? What are our drivers saying about what we're going to see tonight?
Well, what's really interesting is at the beginning of the day, I was out on the track, and it didn't matter if I was talking to drivers, if I was talking to crew chiefs, if I was talking to track construction crew. Everybody has really no idea what is going to happen later today. I saw all of the drivers rocking around and analyzing all of the different ramps, because previously, if you think about something like freestyle, when a driver hits a ramp and they land on the pod, that's kind of their moment to be able to kind of get their bearings, feel out what they're going to do next. But now, if you look in the center of the track, where the pod is, there's a bowl in the center of the pod. You can see that right there in the center of the track. There's a big divot in the center. So when a driver hits the ramp towards the center of the track, instead of landing flat on the pod, the only time they can see where they're going to land is when they're in the air. They can't see the inside of the pod from any other angle. So at that point, they have to make a split moment decision to figure out, how am I going to land, but how am I also going to get out? And if they don't make the right decision or things don't go as planned, the truck could break, they could bounce weird, they could roll early. So I think there's a lot of factors that go into this. This is going to be a very technical track. I anticipate that this is where we're going to see those veteran drivers really succeed on the track. I know you caught up with the technicians, though. What did they have to say?
The technicians were pretty nervous. They don't know what to set their Monster Jam trucks up for, whether they need to tighten up the shocks, loosen up the shocks. It was just really, for them, this is brand new to them. A lot of them were nervous, and a lot of them said that they hoped that they weren't going first. That was the big thing. I don't want to go first. I hope we're not first, because they want to watch how other trucks lay down. They want to how they land and different things, so that they can adjust on the fly for their driver. They're trying to set their drivers up for success, of course, and for the win. So I think that's going to be really, really key for them is to be able to watch other drivers run first ahead of them so that they can make the adjustments on the fly. But I think all of them are very nervous to see what unfolds. And of course, these drivers, not like you said, they're excited, they're nervous. But I think the only driver that I talked to that wasn't nervous, who I think is just going to have fun out there, is your 2023 World Finals champion, Colt Stevens and Thunderroarus. He didn't really seem nervous at all, and I know we're going to be talking to him, so maybe that's changed.
No, I agree with that. I think Colt has a really interesting perspective. He's a very technical driver. He was out there even looking at how all the ramps were built and kind of planning out, mapping out what he was going to do for freestyle. So we're going to be catching up with him in just a little bit. But one thing is for certain, Monster Jam is not complacent. We are always looking for new track designs, to see new action, to see the next big thing. And one of the ways that we do that is here tonight. We're trying to try new things for the 2024 season, and that's going to mean big action for you Monster Jam fans.
At Lucas Oil, we take pride in creating problem-solving products to make your car care easier. We protect your vehicle and make it run longer so you can focus on the things that matter most. Whether it's commuting to work, visiting a loved one, taking the kids where they need to go, going to the big game, or anywhere life takes you, Lucas Oil is committed to getting you there for all of life's important moments. Lucas Oil, it works.
Hey Monster Jam fans, accelerate your career at Freeport McMoran, an international mining company committed to safety and responsible production. If you love big trucks, you can get hired to drive our big trucks, plus careers in instrumentation systems, mechanical engineering, and more. We have a career for you. Visit fmjobs.com today. That's fmjobs.com. fmjobs.com.
The Monster Jam Superstar Challenge is coming to Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California, November 11th. Your favorite Monster Jam truck drivers doing a friendly competition in racing, freestyle, and best trick competitions. Once again, November 11th in Angel Stadium in Anaheim, California. To get your tickets, visit monsterjam.com.
Well, we've got some guests up here at our Monster Jam desk, and I'd like to introduce right now Colt Stevens, driver of Thunderroarus. We got Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger, and Corey Rummel, driver of Megalodon. Gentlemen, welcome up here to our roundtable. Colt, I want to start with you. Congratulations. 2023 was your year. This year, you are the World Finals Freestyle champion, but today is going to be one of the biggest tests since this World Final. You got a big target on your back as our freestyle winner.
Okay, you're exactly right. The always say it's hard to get to the top, but it's even harder to stay there, especially with the lineup of drivers that we have here in Glendale. It's absolutely epic. I'm excited. We went into this year not knowing it's a couple of years off, seeing this brand new truck day in January, bringing out in front of all the great fans, having a great time all year, but it was a cherry on the cake when we went out there and won World Finals. absolutely epic.
I mean, it was awesome to see you. You know, you were in the broadcast booth and you were kind of telling us all, you know, telling the world everything that was going on. And now you got to be back on the driver's seat. And it really just, I think for me and for all of us, was a really testament that you made the right choice by winning that freestyle competition in the World Finals. But I got to talk to your dad. He's here, your second generation driver. He was giving me some of the insights of that freestyle run and what he saw. And what does it mean to have your dad, your family, to be able to witness that night, that day of you winning that freestyle championship?
Just like you said, I'm a second generation driver, you know, my whole life. I've been a super fan my whole life. So to have it culminate and have my dad there at World Finals, you know, he almost didn't make it. He almost had to stay home and run our family business. But he did come out, and that was just absolutely perfect for me. You know, 10 years I've been in this industry as a driver and being around it and being able to go out there and win World Finals, especially after a little hiatus. Being on TV, I love being with you guys. It made me better. It was awesome watching these guys go out every single weekend and actually burn it down. And I'll be honest with you. It was a little slow going for me. I had to catch things fast. And, I showed going to World Finals that we were supposed to be there, and I'm glad to be there, and I just can't wait to keep going from there.
We can't wait to see what you throw down here, so we wish you nothing but the best of luck. We're going to turn our attention now to Ryan Anderson, son of a digger. One of the biggest stories in 2023 here on your Stadium Championship Series Blue was you not making freestyle. So tonight, are we going to see some redemption from not only just personally yourself, but for these fans out here?
100%, that is my goal here today. Last time I was here in the stadium, and I try not to tell all these cities, but this is my favorite stadium right here. Nowhere has a bigger footprint. Nowhere fits Monster Jam better than right here in Glendale. But I came out last time I was here and didn't even hit a single jump. An electrical issue inside my Monster Jam truck shut me off and ended my night. So my goal tonight is not to do anything except for throw down the best freestyle I possibly can this weekend for you guys. So I'm coming for redemption. Racing's going to be awesome. Skills is going to be great. But freestyle is what I got my sights set on tonight.
And Ryan, I want to get into the nitty-gritty of that freestyle run because with a new track design, I think there's a lot of opportunity out there on the track, but there are potentially some booby traps, some things to look out for. So can you talk to our fans about what they should look out for out there on the track?
That center pod is the center of discussion right now. If you look at that center pod, it is scooped out in the middle, and that's not normal for us. This is our first time ever trying that at all. So there is a million ways it could go wrong, but there's also a lot of ways it can go right. I'm super excited about it. I'm excited to watch everybody else go. There's going to be a lot of excitement, no doubt. No matter what, if it's good or bad, it's going to be awesome. I know that, and I just hope if it goes bad for me, it goes awesomely bad, and it's at the end of my freestyle run, because I got to make up for last time. So the freestyle track has everybody on their toes, no doubt about it, but it's got me excited. I'm ready to get wild. I'm ready to get crazy. That's the only reason I'm here tonight, is to get wild in freestyle. And that track, looking pretty promising for that this weekend.
Very well said. And Corey, I want to turn things on over to you and keep it kind of in the same topic. So when it comes to freestyle, like Ryan said, this is brand new. Nobody's ever driven this before. There's really no seat time out there on the track. So talk to us about how this track is the definition of being able to adapt on the fly, being able to make those split moment decisions to lead to that success out here in freestyle.
Oh, yeah, definitely when it comes to being a Monster Jam driver, you have to be on your toes. You know, split-second decisions, you never know what these Monster Jam trucks are going to do because it all happens in a blink of an eye. And this is definitely going to be a tried-and-true experience for all of us to go out there and see what we could do on this brand-new track and just see. You know, let's have some fun and see what the best show that we can go and the best obstacles, maybe a little bit of secret stuff that we got planned, and we're going to see what happens.
And Corey, you have a long history here in this space, and you've had a lot of good action out there on this particular track. You've got a skills competition win under your belt, freestyle wins under your belt, overall event championships under your belt. Even earlier this year in the spring, you took home the overall event championship. So going into today, is there a level of comfort here at State Farm Stadium?
There's definitely is a little bit of comfort because all the fans, you know, in Pit Party absolutely loved what I did last time. So that pumps me up and makes me feel good. And I absolutely love this city. And I can't wait to get out there because I love this place. Cannot wait to come back next time, and I can't wait to burn it down tonight.
Well, one thing's for sure. There's going to be some big action out there on the track, and these guys, they are ready to bring the heat. So let's hear it for Corey Rummel, Megalodon, Ryan Anderson, son of a digger, and Colt Stevens, Thunderroarus.
Power out. Westgate Resorts and Monster Jam are teaming up to give you the ultimate Monster Jam fan giveaway. Scan the QR code on the screen and enter for your chance to win a piece of the legendary Grave Digger. Plus, you'll be entered to win $1,000 toward your next Westgate vacation. Enter today for the ultimate Monster Jam Superfan giveaway.
Look out at the horizon. What do you see? Challenges? Growth? Opportunity? Will you make the most of your talents? What obstacles will you overcome? Will you recognize the path to success? Are you willing to be a part of something bigger? Are you built to be a cat dealer tech?
Epic trucks, epic stunts. Monster Jam, the legendary grave digger like you've never seen before. New Monster Jam Grave Digger Tracks RC. Tank treads take on any terrain. Dirt, grass, rocks, snow, even water. Splash, speed, spray. You can dig into Monster Jam stunts in a whole new way. And take the stunts to the next level. New Monster Jam Grave Digger Tracks RC. Batteries not included.
Lucas Oil, it works.
I run Lucas Oil.
Doesn't matter if you're on the water,
Driving to work,
or competing in a sold-out stadium.
Lucas Oil products will help you get the most out of your vehicle.
Monster Jam has run Lucas Oil in and on our trucks for over 10 years.
we wouldn't run anything else.
Lucas Oil, the official oil of Monster Jam.
Well, 2023 has been a year of excitement and new. And of course, we debuted our brand new Monster Jam truck, Thunderroarus, and of course, driven by your 2023 World Finals Freestyle champion, Colt Stevens, among other drivers as well. So we're going to take a look at the video board right now for the making of Thunderroarus.
Every year in Mosh Jam, we try to give the fans something new. The inspiration of Thunderroarus really started with kind of asking from the fans, right? They've wanted a dyno truck for a long time. We wanted something that was different, something that was our own. So going into this decision to make Thunderroarus, we put a lot of different inspiration into different designs and different styles and looks at dinosaurs across the whole scope of dinosaurs, but we really wanted to incorporate some of the backstory that went into the creation of Thunderroarus. So with the red lightning that really went into the creation of this truck in the storyline, and so it started with Thundersaurus. We wanted something that really said dinosaur and metallic dinosaur, so putting the roar in the middle of Thunderroarus made a lot of sense. So once we have a design that everybody's really happy with, it really starts with creating that concept and getting that art design down. Once we have an art design approved, then we put it into a mold. Once the mold is made, then we can really get it out into a life-size form and try to put it on a truck. So once a mold is made and we actually have a body in the shop, then it goes into the decals and the painting. We really wanted something that spoke to the robotic nature of Thunderroarus and what it is, but we also wanted something that popped, right? So we wanted to keep with the metallic, hence the silver gray, and then we wanted something red and orange, very vibrant, to be able to make it stand out. When we were looking at the design of this truck, we wanted something that was different than what's out there. The mouth is a really big important part of that. So during the pit parties, you'll be able to see an actual dinosaur with its mouth open. We wanted some scales, we wanted some spikes. Obviously the teeth are a very important part of Thunderroarus. Everything that goes into making this not just a dinosaur, but a robotic dinosaur, really kind of tie it all together. So selecting the drivers of Thunderroarus was really important. Keith Speller, who manages our driver program, did an amazing job of picking two driver athletes that would really come out and really own Thunderroarus. And that was really important to us, to have two drivers like Tony and like Colt that would really put their all into the truck. The most rewarding thing with Thunderroarus is really seeing the unveil. Knowing that the fans asked for a dinosaur truck, and we know that kids and adults alike love dinosaurs, we expect this IP and Thunderroarus and more Thunderroaruses after that to be able to grow and be able to help Mosh Jam grow into the future.
I am here with Armando Castro, driver of El Toro Loco. So anytime that truck hits the track, make sure you get those horns up. Now let's talk about this amazing year of yours. You have over 100 wins. You finished second in your series, and you made your debut in Monster Jam World Finals. Go ahead and explain to the Monster Jam fans how that year was for you.
The 2023 year was an absolute honor and just, full of blessings, really. You said to yourself, I'm still kind of in shock when I hear that I've won 100 competitions. It's so surreal, man. I've dreamed about this moment since I was a little kid. I grew up watching this as a sport. I was 6 years old when I went to my first Monster Jam event back in Angel Stadium in Anaheim. And, it's come around full circle. It's just a great honor to be out here and, just inspire the next generation of drivers. I came from no motorsports background. I was just a kid with a dream. The exact, fans sitting in the stands wishing one day that I can pilot one of these Monster Jam trucks, and here I am. I've been doing it 6 years, and I'm counting, and I love every minute of it, and it's about these people right here, the Monster Jam fans.
Yeah, speaking of Monster Jam fans, you are a good representation to the Hispanic and Latino community. So what do you say to the Monster Jam fans out there that aspire to get behind the wheel someday?
Yeah, absolutely. I am pretty proud to say I am the only Mexican, Monster Jam pilot. So, of course, being out here in Arizona, there's a lot of raza here. Es un honor y es un orgullo estar aquí, representando a toda mi gente latina. Yo sé aquí, fueren fuerte, toda mi raza aquí en Arizona. ¡Dame una bulla!
Armando Castro, El Toro Loco.
It is her first stadium competition event. It's Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. And Jamie, a huge congratulations. We're so excited to have you here today. You're one of our UNOH graduates. So talk to us about how that truck knowledge, alongside your experience on the arenas this year, is going to translate to a very technical stadium event like this one.
Oh, yeah. Going to UNOH, I got my automotive and high performance degrees. So doing that really taught me how this truck's going to operate on this track. So whether the track's tacky or loose, it really helps me understand. And if something goes wrong out here, I can tell my technicians in the back, my UNOH technicians, what's going on with the truck so they can easily diagnose it and repair it.
And let's talk about the racing competition a little bit. You and I were just talking about the track design, and you do that loop on the inside of the berm, but once you get to the outside, one of the trickiest parts to the racing competition is being able to square up right on this final ramp right here. So give me your thoughts on that.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely interesting. We had practice yesterday, so we got to run through it. But, yeah, that last turn is what's been struggling for me. So I think as long as I turn a little bit early, we'll have the advantage and hopefully move out around one at least.
And I want to ask you, final question when it comes to the stadiums is, what does it mean to you, being new to Monster Jam this year, really leaving your mark on the sport, to be competing on the same track as some Monster Jam legends that have been in the sport for a very long time?
Oh, yeah, it's incredible. This is my first stadium event, my rookie year altogether, so really awesome to be here, going against like Ryan Anderson, Weston Anderson, Caleb Lett. All of them are such great drivers, so getting to compete against them. I got my family in the stands here to watch, drove all the way up from Florida, so really cool to have their support, and I'm ready to get it done here.
How about it, folks? Her very first Monster Jam Stadium event. Let's put our hands together for Jamie Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Epic trucks, epic stunts, Monster Jam. Can you conquer the Big Air Challenge? Blast in the Big Air. Try to reach the top. Ooh, so close. Take aim and launch. Boom! You hit the top and blasted the fireworks. Bring in the Monster Jam larger-than-life lineup. Switch the stunt. Gravedigger goes the distance with an epic long jump. Megalodon flies high. Long jump or high jump, Monster Jam trucks win. New Monster Jam Big Air Challenge. Other trucks each sold separately.
Hey Monster Jam fans, you know that to be the best, you've got to beat the best. That's why I love BKT tires. Whether you're working in the field, or doing extreme sports like me, BKT tires are a winning formula. My BKTs are rough enough and tough enough to get me through any competition. When it comes to strength and power, nothing else compares. Take it from me.
Hey Monster Jam fans, Bryce Kenny coming to you from Inside Great Clips, getting ready to get this mohawk right. But I need you to get your phones out right now so you don't miss out on a great offer from Great Clips. Scan the QR code to make sure you get $2 off on your next Great Clips haircut. Looks great, feels great. See you guys soon.
Well, Monster Jam has a brand new network. It is MAV TV, and you can catch all the classic Monster Jam episodes every Saturday morning. But Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time, you can catch all the brand new episodes of all of our Monster Jam series. And of course, you can catch Arena in 30. And of course, don't forget to check out Inside Monster Jam, the official Monster Jam podcast.
Monster Jam is on MAV TV. Witness all-out racing, massive stunts, all the exhilarating.
That is how you throw it down.
And big air action.
Oh, that was huge.
All in one place. This is a new era. This is Monster Jam.
Well, Monster Jam Racing is our very first competition that you're going to be seeing, and of course out on this brand new Monster Jam track. So we're going to go and see who is going to be head to head here in round one. Let's take a look at the video board for the official racing bracket. All right, you can see Jamie Gardner, driver of Overboard, is going to be taking on Colt Stevens and Thunderroarus. Now the winner of this matchup will head into round two to see Corey Rummel and Megalodon, and then we're going to see Chris Kohler and Brutus taking on Jamie Sullivan and Monster Mutt Dalmatian. That's going to be definitely a very good head-to-head battle. They battled it out in practice yesterday. It was very, very close, so you're not going to want to miss that race. That's our second head-to-head in round one. The winner will advance on into round two to see Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, who yesterday threw down the fastest race pass in practice with a 26.284.
And as we move to the second half of the bracket, you're going to see Ryan Disharoon in Shaker, who has one racing win on stadiums under his belt for the season, taking on Zach Gardner in Wildside. This is Zach's first stadium competition in 2023. The winner of that race will advance to round two, where they will see Armando Castro in El Toro Loco. Now keep in mind that Armando Castro has an automatic advancement to round two. He has 27 arena racing wins under his belt this year. And your final round one matchup is going to be Kurt Kramer in Rammunition, taking on Weston Anderson in Gravedigger, your 2023 Arena East Series champion. The winner of that race, once again, will advance to round two, where they will see Kayla Blood in Soldier Fortune, who has 2 stadium racing wins under her belt this season and was the 2023 Lucas Oil Extreme Air Award winner.
Casey, thank you so much. And of course, Monster Jam Racing, we got the Great Clips Skills Challenge, and of course, everybody's favorite Monster Jam Freestyle. Now let's take a look at the video board for more insight on those 3 competitions coming up.
As we continue getting ready for tonight's competitions, it is time now for Track X, brought to you by Spin Master.
Epic trucks, epic stunts, Monster Jam.
Our first competition is Monster Jam Racing. We will start with both Monster Jam trucks staged and ready at the starting line. After you see 2 amber lights, the final light will go green, and our drivers will hit the throttle and begin navigating this challenging track where the race will be won in the turns. That's where the skill, seat time, and precision of our drivers will come into play. Each competitor has the option to take the turn in a smooth wide drift, never taking their foot off the gas, or they will slightly pump the brakes and hit a tight narrow turn, avoiding the obstacle and accelerating to the finish line. Next up, it's the Great Clips Skills Challenge, where our superstars can either make 2 attempts at a 2-wheel maneuver or hit an all-inspiring Monster Jam donut, in which Zombies Barry Musauer holds the Guinness World Record. Tonight's final competition is freestyle. Our Monster Jam drivers will compete to earn the highest fan score at judgeszone.com by performing the most dynamic freestyle run consisting of big air, momentum, and wow moments. One of the wow moments you might see is a backflip.
Our drivers have perfected the backflip ramp as they line up their Monster Jam truck in the right angle, accelerating at nearly full throttle, and begin pumping the brakes as the truck defies gravity off of the ramp,
ending with an astonishing bounce on its BKT tires. This has been Track X, brought to you by Spin Master.
Monster Jam fans, one of the coolest things about tonight's event is that you will be submitting your scores in 2 out of the 3 competitions for our competitors. And here's how it works. As you can see, the Monster Jam fans around me have their cell phones out, pointing out to the camera right there. We're going to do a trial run right now. So everyone, take out your cell phones, type in judgeszone.com. Or you can point it up to the video board for the QR code. If it doesn't come up, it's okay, because I know you're going to open up your internet browser and type in judgeszone.com. And once you are there, you're going to type in a 3-letter code, and that code for tonight is GLE. So go ahead and type it in. Show it to the camera right there. Once you're there, you should see a scale going up and down. Pick a finger, any finger, slide it up or down to any number that you want, and then hit submit. So when it comes to the Great Clip Skills Challenge and Monster Jam Freestyle, you will have 20 seconds left to lock in your scores. We're going to give you guys a few more seconds. Now here's how judgeszone.com works. It's the average of all of your scores submitted. That will be the official score for that competitor. Now, let's turn your attention up to the video boards to see the average of all of your scores submitted. 7.961. Once again, that is the average of all of your scores submitted, Monster Jam fans. Now, we understand that you may have your favorite drivers or your favorite trucks, but they are counting on you to submit your scores fairly and accurately. So put it like this. Submit your scores based off their performance in the competition, not the popularity of their trucks. Once again, judgeszone.com. The code is GLE. The Great Clip Skills Challenge and Monster Jam Freestyle, you will be submitting your scores. 20 seconds on the clock to do so. The average of all of your scores submitted.
Power out. Westgate Resorts and Monster Jam are teaming up to give you the ultimate Monster Jam fan giveaway. Scan the QR code on the screen and enter for your chance to win a piece of the legendary Grave Digger. Plus, you'll be entered to win $1,000 toward your next Westgate vacation. Enter today for the ultimate Monster Jam Superfan giveaway.
Hey Monster Jam fans, accelerate your career at Freeport McMoran, an international mining company committed to safety and responsible production. If you love big trucks, you can get hired to drive our big trucks, plus careers in instrumentation systems, mechanical engineering, and more. We have a career for you. Visit fmjobs.com today. That's fmjobs.com. fmjobs.com.
Look out at the horizon. What do you see? Challenges? Growth? Opportunity? Will you make the most of your talents? What obstacles will you overcome? Will you recognize the path to success? Are you willing to be a part of something bigger? Are you built to be a cat dealer tech?
So it's game day, and you need to get your hair in shape. Enter Great Clips. Our skilled stylists save your haircut details and clip notes for the look you love almost as much as your team. We got you, and you got this. Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Well, for the last time here tonight, I'm going to be bringing my co-host Casey G and Aiden AD back into the fold, and we're going to be talking a little shop here, talking about our UNH technicians, our drivers, and who they think might come out on top here tonight. So, Casey, I want to start with you. You know, you've been talking to all of our drivers. You've been talking to those UNH technicians. They're going to get these trucks ready to rock and roll here in just a few moments. So, what are your thoughts? What are your feels? And who do you think is going to take home that overall event championship?
Well, I said it earlier, but Corey Rummel in Megalodon is my pick for today. You know, we were talking before the event, and he said he has been here every year consistently for the last several years. He has a lot of good fortune in this place. The fans know him. They remember the action from this last spring, and I think they're expecting those really crazy results. But one thing that I think that Corey Rummel is so good at He is a driver that doesn't just give us crazy action out there on the track. He's literally rebuilt his truck several times himself, so he knows the ins and outs of that truck like no one else, and he is the definition of understanding becoming one with the machine, and I think that's going to be necessary out here. So all that being said, I think it's going to be Corey Rummel that takes home the overall event championship here today.
Corey Rummel and Megalodon, a very solid choice here from our pit reporter, KCG. Aiden, I know you're in the stands. You've been talking to all of our fans, and I know they're going to be a very pivotal, important part of our competition because they're going to be using judgeszone.com. But what are your thoughts? What are your feels? Who do you think might come home with the win?
Now, before I give you that answer, Kay, I'm going to go around with these Monster Jam fans. Now, one by one, tell me who you're going for, or who do you want to see win? Go.
Grave Digger. The shark.
Megalodon.
Megalodon, yeah.
There you go.
Megalodon. Megalodon.
Kayla, okay, well, I'll say the overall event champion will be Armando Castro and El Toro Loco. Now, my reason is, you know, he had an amazing year, over 100 competition wins, finished second in his series, and he made his World Finals debut in Nashville. So I'm going to go with Armando Castro and El Toro Loco.
Aiden, a very solid choice, and of course, all of our fans out there with their choices. Definitely some great picks out there in the crowd as well. You know, I'm going to be going for Ryan Anderson, driver of Son of a Digger. I think, like he said earlier, he's got a little redemption. He's got some motive to get out on the track, and I think for him, though, he's one of our drivers that have really looked over this track and has really got a good feel of where he should be going, what he should be doing. So my pick is Ryan Anderson, Son of a Digger. But guys, thank you so much for your insight. That helps us a lot on what we're about to witness here tonight. Well, that will do it for Monster Jam Trackside. You are in for an incredible night of action right here. Once again, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the home of your Arizona Cardinals and welcome you to Monster Jam.
Woo! It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom. Who bringing the noise? Go, baby, we bringing our toys. Separate men from the boys. Chopper be singing, should be on the voice. Bang, bang, we gon' ride out. Gang, gang, we don't die out. Want it like this, ain't no timeouts. Tell me who really can find out. We get rowdy, rowdy. We be disturbing the peace. Working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. Tick, tick, boom. Hard body, body, and not scaring nobody. You make me resort to wild, and you must be blind by the diamonds. I don't want it to be this way, but y'all won't need to try this, so it's no way around it. You the loudest one, it's going quiet. Disturbing the peace, working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom. You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? You can't stop me, so who gon' stop me? We be disturbing the peace, working, we serving the streets. About to go ahead, going beast. Bang, bang, leave you sleep. It's go, 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 go time. Tick, tick, boom.
Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Mama, please don't worry about me. 'Cause I'm about to let my heart speak. My friends keep telling me to leave this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Dreams we had don't ever fall away. We can't leave them if we stay the same. And I can't do this for another day. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night to get this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Give you one more night, got this. We've had a million nights just like this. So let's get down to business. Oh yeah.
Monster Jam action tonight. I am here with Vince. Vince, how are you tonight, man?
I am fired up. Let's go, boys!
I love that energy. Now, Vince, how many Monster Jam events have you come to?
I've come to 2 here, and this is like in Tucson, in the Tucson Convention Center. That was like I went to that like 3 times so far, and I'm just really excited, man. Like just the ecstaticness of this crowd, man. I love it.
I love it too. Now I'm looking at your hoodie and I see that you have Max D. Now why are you a big fan of the truck Maximum Destruction?
Oh, technically like Thomas has had like 14 championship wins, and I just totally just went for it. Like as soon as I saw the 10th anniversary truck, I was just like let's go for it, man. Like it was just like I plan on driving for him hopefully, and it would just be a good time,
He is known as the professor of Monster Jam, and I'm pretty sure you've heard that he is going to retirement after the next season. What are your personal feelings about that?
Oh man, I'm a little bit nervous for it, man. Like I'm just hoping that the front end truck will stay alive, man. Like it's just really it just sets the tone, man.
Now, let's talk about, I have one more question for you. I forgot. So yes, he is not competing here tonight. So what one of the Monster Jam trucks do you want to see win the overall event champion?
It's definitely going to be Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger. He's really gotten his stuff down at this point. I saw that truck twice here. 2019 was a big one. 2020 was a big one. But, I really think he's going to take it out of the park at this point.
All right, well, I want to thank you so much, Mr. Vince, for joining me for this interview. Now, we're just moments away from the start of Monster Jam. Now, I want you to get the crowd hyped one more time. Go for it. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your Monster Jam fan, Mr. Vince.
strapped in. So we've got some onboard cameras in some of our Monster Jam trucks, and you're going to be able to actually see throughout the night how our drivers are handling inside of those Monster Jam trucks. It's going to be really exciting to watch. We're going to see that all play out during racing, during the Great Clips Skills Challenge, and of course, Monster Jam Freestyle. So Cole Stevens and Thunderroarus ready to go. He is strapped in. We are just moments away from the beginning of Monster Jam action.
Jam here tonight in State Farm Stadium. I'm here with my buddy Tristan. Tristan, what grade are you in?
7th grade.
7th grade. Now, would you say that you're pretty smart?
Yes.
Would you say you know a lot about the Monster Jam world?
Kind of.
Kind of. We're going to test your knowledge out right now because we're going to do some Monster Jam trivia. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, let's see your question. In which city is Monster Jam World Finals taking place? Is it A, Orlando, Florida, B, Los Angeles, California, C, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, or D, St. Louis, Missouri? Now, Tristan, while you think about that answer, Monster Jam fans, if you know the answer, shout it out. Louder. I'm hearing A, I'm hearing B, I'm hearing C, I'm hearing D. Now, Tristan, what is the answer?
I have my gut feeling it's B.
B. Let's see if it's B. Da, 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 da. It is B. Tristan, congratulations for getting that right. Now, before we close out, do you want to shout out anything like your Instagram or YouTube channel?
Yes. I have a YouTube channel named Big Boss.
Big Boss.
Yes.
All right, Tristan, have fun tonight, man. Monster Jam fans, clap it up for Tristan. As we give great honor to our nation's active military, veterans, first responders, and frontline workers. Light it up, Glendale.
Glendale, Monster Jam was built right here in the USA. We're fortunate to live in the greatest nation on earth. Celebrate its strengths, freedom, resilience, and innovation. We are the United States of America.
But I got 3 favorite colors, not just one, not just 2. I got 3 favorite letters, and let me spell them out for you. And they say USA, where I wish everything was made. Every truck, every boot, and every tool. Yeah, I got 3 favorite colors, and that's red, white, and blue.
Color Guard from Gilbert High School, led by Cadet Master Sergeant Wyatt Standage. Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing our national anthem, please welcome Lindsay Gongaware.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we